Hello everyone, welcome back to Raise Your Voice podcast implemented by Terre des Hommes Italy in Jordan. Today's guest is Layla Naffa, a Jordanian advocate and activist who has dedicated years to advancing women's rights and legal reform in Jordan. Through her work with the Arab Women Organization of Jordan, she has been part of a major efforts to challenge discriminatory laws and push for greater protection and justice for women and girls. So thank you so much, Layla, for being with us today.
Thank you for picking me up.
So let's start with our questions. So my first question is about the past. Your work has placed you at the center of some of the most important conversations around women's rights in Jordan. What first pushed you to move from awareness into advocacy and action?
Well, again, I should start by thanking you. I would like the message to reach everybody that we do work in Jordan for women's rights.
Yes.
And the movement of women is growing. It started very early in the 50s of last century. And up till now, let me give the example of the Arab Women Organization.
Yes.
We're like 65 years old.
Wow, mashallah. Wow.
So the people who started the organization, mostly, of course, you can guess it is women, and they were leaders. At that time, I myself used to be a teacher. I was very much interested in following up the whole movement.
Yeah.
But by and by, I got attached to the Arab Women Organization, and I started volunteering for several years. But what attracted me mostly is the formation of a network for women organizations, but it wasn't for the big organizations. The network is for small organizations, and they are not only outside Amman, but outside even the big cities in the different governorates. The whole idea is that we or this organization in particular, the Arab Women Organization, started to work in villages and remote areas,
Yes.
where women are most vulnerable.
Sure.
The whole movement all over the world is addressing women. And I think those who started the Arab Women Organization had this notion that we should go to the vulnerable people, to women who need the assistance. And it happened also lately that we do have refugees,
of course,
from Syria, and the lights were over such, an amount of women, a big number of women who came to Jordan from Syria. But traditionally, Jordan also had refugees from Palestine.
Sure.
What attracted me also to the Arab Women Organization is that they started in Baqa camp. The Baqa camp is all Palestinian refugees. So the first place that this organization worked in was inside a camp for Palestinians. When we say a camp, we do have in Jordan like 12 or maybe even 13 camps spread all over Jordan to help women, to help everybody, but to help women in particular. My personal involvement came because I used to be a teacher at UNRWA. UNRWA is the place for it is giving teaching, or shall we say schools.
Yes.
It's not only schools, but the biggest thing they give schools, education for girls.
Yes.
And this is essential as far as I can see things. So I was lucky that I got involved in teaching, and the teaching was addressed to girls of refugee background.
Okay. Yes. Repeating always about how important is education for everyone is extremely important. So thank you so much for this flashback in the past. So I want to move on to my second question. I want to ask you about, since you mentioned how you started and what pushed you, I want to ask you, through your work with the Arab Women Organization, you have engaged with many women from different backgrounds. We just talked about the Syrian refugees, Palestinian refugees, and Jordanian vulnerable women. What are some stories or experience that stayed with you and continue today to motivate you and your work?
Well, when it comes to stories, there are, different types, in the sense that most of the women are illiterate.
Mm-hmm.
And illiterate people doesn't mean that they don't know. They do have the knowledge from the society they mingle with, from their mothers, from their neighbors, So whenever we say vulnerable people who live in refugee camps, or vulnerable women who live in remote areas or villages, they do have knowledge about their life. They do have knowledge about how to go around and how to improve life. Yes. But they don't have the means.
Yes.
This is what women lack in our society, especially if they don't live in big cities. So what I liked in the Arab Women Organization, they excluded, working among the middle class, or they have chosen to work with the people at the grassroots.
Yes.
So from the very beginning, it was outside big cities. And when you work with the grassroots, what happens in Jordan is that many women are attached to small NGOs.
Mm-hmm.
In Jordan, the movement of
Yes.
NGOs is quite big. And wherever you go, at any village or at any remote area, you can find.
There is some, yes.
And when I mentioned that at the very beginning, we started Arab Women, or those who started the Arab Women Organization, and then I joined them, they had this notion that we should go to the most vulnerable. So the first branch of the Arab Women was in a Palestinian refugee camp. These days you can find centers for the Arab Women Organization, because I joined in the year 2000.
Okay.
And new branches for the Arab Women Organization started in the areas where there are Syrians. So there are 2 centers in Mafraq and in Erbil,
Okay.
because they are at the borders
Yes.
with Syria. Because also the Syrians who came to Jordan are mingling, and they are finding jobs, tiny jobs in different we also started in a very remote area I can say poor area. Poor governorate is in Ma'an.
Ma'an?
Yes,
I know
we have
Ma'an.
a center there,
Mm-hmm.
and also a center in Karag. In Karag, it is the most successful, but we, shall we say, spend all our efforts to help those who are at the grassroots.
Mm-hmm.
Now we feel that we have done a very good job. Women are happy to learn more how to go around all the problems they face, and we concentrate on the teaching, the education, but what women need also is not the type of education that are given in schools only, but they need training on how to do their own jobs at home.
Absolutely.
Because they cannot move all the time. They have their families, they have to take care of their own children. So most of the time they spend inside the house. So while you are inside the house, what other things you can do in order to support your family?
Yes.
What other things you can produce in order to increase the income of the family, because this is very important in small villages. And so our intention, I'm talking about our because I'm now part of the Arab Women Organization, intention is to train women to do certain jobs that they can add, if they sell the products, to the income of
Yes, it can be a source of income. Yes, especially we have a lot of women who are single, who are the head of the family, of the household. So they are the only ones who can provide an income. So like this kind of empowerment, economic empowerment, is very, very needed, as you said.
Yeah.
And
I like your words when you spoke about economic empowerment. We call it empowerment. It is training, actually.
Yeah. It's simple, actually, yes.
Yeah, it is training over things that they can do and they can sell and improve the situation of the family, improve their own learning. And if the mother is trained, you expect the girls in the family also
to follow her steps,
to follow up and get the job.
Yes, and when you at the beginning you mentioned that many of these girls and women are ignorant, not because they don't have the brain, because they don't have the means. You reminded me a lot of my grandmother. Her name is Carla, and she's 77 this year. And she didn't go to school because she was poor, very poor, when she was a kid. But she is one of the smartest women I know. So it's really about means here, what you said. That giving trainings and education and also economic empowerment is all elements that can improve so much the life of these people. So I want to touch a very important milestone of your career and talk about the law 308. Just want to say to everyone that for those who don't know, Article 308 here in Jordan was a law that allowed perpetrators of sexual assault to escape punishment by marrying their victims. So, Layla, looking back today, what does that moment mean to you personally? And what did it teach you about the power of collective voice?
Mm-hmm. Well, I consider it as one of the days that we as a women's movement could attain alliance. We worked together. We decided on a very prominent movement when we said we would stand in front of the parliament.
Mm-hmm.
If you stand in Amman, women gathering in the street across the parliament, everybody will ask,
Yes.
what's happening, why women are asking. So this is sort of orienting people that there is something very strange in our laws, and this is should end.
Yes.
So we at this alliance, we carried posters, and at the end of the day, they allowed us to go into the parliament inside, and we raised also from the top of the parliament seats. We did not sit with the parliamentarians, but everybody saw that we are asking what
Yes.
we are asking for, and we wanted to abolish this shall we say
Article?
883, yeah,
308, yes.
308, in order to stop a practice that we don't like. You know, here in Jordan, if a woman is perpetrated or, is saying that she refuses something, her voice should reach the parliamentarians. The parliamentarians should carry the change into the constitution.
Yes, and protect
And we made
also.
it. And
Yes.
we made it. To see the achievement via television, to see the achievement via newspapers, the role of the media is becoming very effective.
Yeah.
When it speaks that we made it, that we stopped this illogical and what we consider inhuman when you allow the perpetrators to go free.
Absolutely.
So it was stopped. Other things we also, that because there is a movement, we did other things other than the 83, but we still have within the Constitution. I can give you the example of Article 6. Article 6 speaks that Jordanian women cannot move their nationality to their children.
Yes, true. I know. Yes.
I don't. I use the word move. They cannot give.
Yeah.
They cannot give the nationality to their children if the father is not Jordanian. Why? Why the man, if he lives even outside Jordan, can pass his nationality to his children if they are born outside and remain outside? Why not the woman can, inside Jordan, give her nationality to her children, because they have move inside the country, they have to travel inside, outside.
Absolutely.
So now we are using the same style for future changes in the legal laws, and we need very badly to protect the children of Jordanian women who are married to non-Jordanians.
Yes, true. If you are planning to go and protest with signs, let me know.
We will, but the situation now is a little bit complicated.
Delicate.
Yeah, there is a backlash, sort of.
Yeah, I want to ask you, maybe just like quickly, and then we will have our last question. But I want to ask you about backlash. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with this, the backlash and the criticism that you can receive in these situations?
Well, let me start saying that the backlash for the women's movement, women's rights, is not only in Jordan. It is in the Arab world, and it is worldwide.
All over the world, yes.
Let us not talk about Trump, but but the idea is that no rights. The movement is not going up and up and up as the usual,
as it should.
Yeah, but we're keeping an eye on seeing that with a better situation worldwide, Arab-wide, and in Jordan, to raise this question about, changing the laws that forbid children of Jordanian women who are married to non-Jordanian to move in the country, to travel, and to have the same rights. So let me say that we are waiting for the proper time.
Yes.
It is not the proper time these days. I'm sorry to say that. But this is the situation not only in Jordan, but around us.
So you are monitoring for now.
Yes.
And when the time will be right, you will
we're
act.
preparing and we're writing about examples and showing the difficulties that children face if they don't have
documenting
the identity cards.
Great. So I would like to conclude with one last question. What would you say to a young Jordanian woman, Jordanian or Syrian or any woman actually, who wants to fight for change but doesn't know where to begin?
Mm-hmm. Well, the lessons I got myself when I learned from the movement of Jordanian women, I would like to say that they were very good starting, even slowly, we should take into consideration that changes are taking place in the Arab world. Bring what happened in Morocco. We should orient the children, the girls, with what is happening in Tunisia. We should also bring examples what's happening in Egypt. So they will be oriented. There is a movement in the Arab world, and this movement can support them. Mm-hmm. So if you live in Jordan or you live in Syria or in Lebanon and you hear that this has been gained in Tunisia, so girls will be encouraged. This is as one thing. The other thing is that we should distribute in writing, in newspapers, use the media. By using the media and encouraging the young girls to read about stories in the media, especially in newspapers. These days, the media is more spread. We should use it.
Yes, with social media.
And we should use it and tell the girls, look, this has been achieved by another, girl inside Jordan. Do the same.
Take example.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also encourage teachers of girls to take ahead. Encourage progressive men and young men to stand by women and to do this. Using the media, I think, these days is the best shall we say road or shall we say the way to contact the young generation in order to take over and to continue what has been achieved inside Jordan and in the Arab world.
That's a great way to put it, and I couldn't agree more about how much we need awareness and motivation all the time, and how much the media are a very good means to do this. So this is a very positive conversation today. So I thank you so much, Layla, for coming here today and share your perspective with us. And I hope to see you again in another episode in the future. So thank you so much.
I thank you too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.